Hey, here's another extraordinary life tip. How would you define the word expensive? It's defined in Merriam Webster's dictionary as involving high cost or sacrifice. It's also defined as an adjective as costing a lot of money. How often do you use the word expensive? That's too expensive. This is too expensive. We shouldn't go because it's too expensive. How often are you saying that? You might be surprised of how often that you're using the word expensive based upon a definition that was given to you by family, friends, your environment, your understanding of what's expensive. I heard once somebody say, it's only expensive to you, or it's only expensive to a group of people. There's other people where this is not expensive. You're just defining yourself and your current circumstances by saying it's too expensive. There's plenty of money out there to be able to afford things that are expensive, that take a lot of sacrifice or cost. But how are you looking at it? Are you looking at life experiences? Are you looking at indulgences, lifestyle? Are you looking at experiences as being too expensive? Or are you asking yourself the question, how could I afford that? Redefining the word expensive might be a huge shift from moving from an ordinary life of missing out on a lot of things out there that may have a cost or a sacrifice associated with them to asking the question, how could I afford that? How could I earn the income? How could I become valuable enough where I could earn the amount of income to allow myself to afford things that my current reality are expensive? How could I go about doing that? Find yourself stopping and recognizing when you are just responding to something and saying it's expensive. It might dramatically shift your opportunities. It might dramatically experience or change your experiences. You might think that it's expensive to get healthy. In comparison to what? Have you ever seen how expensive it is for somebody that's not healthy? You might think that investing in a home is too expensive. It's too expensive to buy a home. In comparison to what? In comparison to renting for 30 years? There's a lot of things that can be looked at in different ways if you choose to see it differently. So change your perspective, change your definition of expensive. It may just lead to your extraordinary life.